Someone disrespected you today. Maybe a colleague talked down to you in a meeting. Maybe a family member said something hurtful. Maybe a stranger on the internet insulted you for no reason. Maybe your partner ignored your feelings. And now, you're angry. Your mind is racing. You're thinking of comebacks. You're imagining what you should have said. You want to hurt them back. You want revenge. Stop. What if I told you that getting angry at disrespect is actually giving the other person power over you? What if I told you that the strongest response is sometimes no response at all? What if I told you that 2,000 years ago, a Roman emperor named Marcus Aurelius faced far worse disrespect than you'll ever face, and he created rules that made him untouchable? In this video, I'm going to share with you 5 Stoic rules that will teach you exactly how to handle disrespect like a king. Not by fighting back, not by losing your cool, but by becoming so strong that other people's opinions simply don't matter. Let's begin with rule number 1. Rule number 1, no one can disrespect you without your permission. Rule number 1 comes from Epictetus, the great Stoic philosopher who was born a slave. Think about that. He was literally owned by another human being. He faced more disrespect in one day than most of us face in a lifetime. And yet he wrote, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." But here's the part most people miss. He also said, if someone succeeds in provoking you, realize that your mind is complicit in the provocation. Read that again. Your mind is complicit, meaning if someone disrespects you and you get angry, you are giving them permission to control your emotions. Imagine someone throws mud at you. If you stand there and let it hit you, you get dirty. If you step aside, the mud falls on the ground. The disrespect is the mud. Your reaction is whether you step aside or get hit. So the first question you must ask yourself when someone disrespects you is, am I going to let this person control my emotions? Because the moment you get angry, they win. Drop A in the comments if you're done letting others control your emotions. Rule number 2. The best revenge is to be unlike them. Rule number 2 comes directly from Marcus Aurelius. He wrote in his journal, Meditations, "The best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injury." Think about that. When someone disrespects you, your first instinct is to disrespect them back. They insult you, you insult them. They're rude, you're rude. They're petty, you're petty. But Marcus Aurelius says, that's not strength, that's just mirroring weakness. There's a famous story about the Buddha. A man once came to the Buddha and spat on his face. The Buddha simply wiped his face and asked, "Do you have anything else to say?" The man was confused. "I just spat on you. Aren't you angry?" The Buddha replied, "If I refuse to accept your gift, who does it belong to?" The man said, "It belongs to me." The Buddha smiled. "I refuse to accept your disrespect, so keep it." When someone disrespects you, they are offering you a gift, the gift of anger, of pain, of reaction. If you accept it, you carry it. If you refuse it, they carry it. Next time someone tries to provoke you, pause and ask yourself, do I want to carry their negativity or do I want to be free? Comment free if you choose freedom over anger. Rule number 3, they can't hurt you unless you let them. Rule number 3 is the foundation of Stoic resilience. Epictetus taught, other people's opinions of you are not your concern. They are theirs. Someone calls you stupid. Does that make you stupid? No. Someone calls you weak. Does that make you weak? No. Someone says you're a failure. Does that make you a failure? Absolutely not. Words are just air vibrating. If a dog barks at you, do you bark back? If a baby cries at you, do you cry back? If a crazy person screams at you, do you scream back? Then why, when a disrespectful person speaks, do you give them the power to ruin your day? Here's a mental exercise the Stoics used. Imagine the disrespectful person as a child having a tantrum. Would you get angry at a child? Would you argue with a child? Would you let a child ruin your peace? No. You'd see them as immature, uneducated, out of control. That's exactly how you should see disrespectful adults. Think of one person who disrespected you recently. Now imagine them as a child having a tantrum. Does it still bother you? Comment no if it doesn't. Rule number 4, the disrespect says more about them than you. Rule number 4 might change how you see every rude person forever. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "When you wake up in the morning, tell yourself, the people I deal with today will be meddling, ungrateful, arrogant, dishonest, and rude." But here's the key. He didn't say this to be negative. He said it to be prepared. Here's what you need to understand. When someone disrespects you, they are revealing their character, not yours. A rude person reveals their lack of manners. An angry person reveals their lack of control. A jealous person reveals their insecurity. A liar reveals their lack of integrity. If a man with dirty hands touches you, do you get dirty? No, he is dirty. You are clean. Similarly, if a person with a dirty mind speaks to you, you don't become dirty, they are. Once you truly understand this, you become free. You stop taking things personally. You stop carrying other people's baggage. You stop letting their problems become your problems. Has someone ever projected their issues onto you? Share in the comments. Let's normalize not taking it personally. Rule number 5. Silence is the strongest response. Rule number 5 is the most misunderstood rule of all. People think that if someone disrespects you, you must respond. You must defend yourself. You must say something. The Stoics believe something different. Seneca wrote, "The greatest remedy for anger is delay." And sometimes, delay means silence. Think about it. If you argue with a fool, people can't tell who is who. If you stay silent, it's clear who the fool is. There's a story about Socrates. A man once came to Socrates and started insulting him. Socrates listened calmly. When the man finished, Socrates simply said, "Thank you," and walked away. The man was confused. "Aren't you going to respond?" Socrates replied, "If someone kicks a dead dog, does the dog respond?" Socrates wasn't calling himself a dead dog. He was saying, "I am so alive, so secure, so confident that your words simply don't reach me." Next time someone disrespects you, try this. Take a deep breath, look them in the eye, smile slightly, and say nothing, then walk away. Trust me, your silence will speak louder than any words ever could. Who's brave enough to try silence next time? Comment silence if you're in. Rule number 6, remember your worth. Rule number 6 is the one that will build your self-respect forever. Epictetus said, "If you want to improve, be content to be thought foolish and stupid." Meaning, when you stop caring what others think, you become free. Here's a powerful Stoic exercise. Every morning, look in the mirror and ask yourself, whose approval am I seeking today? If the answer is anyone other than yourself, you're giving your power away. Your worth is not determined by how many people like you, how many people agree with you, How many people respect you? Your worth is determined by your character, your actions, your integrity. Repeat after me. I don't need everyone to like me. I only need to like myself. Say it loud in the comments. I don't need everyone to like me. Rule number 7, be the king, not the court jester. Rule number 7 is the summary of everything. Marcus Aurelius said, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." Imagine a king sitting on his throne. A court jester runs in and starts making fun of him. Does the king leave his throne and chase the jester? Does the king argue with the jester? Does the king let the jester ruin his day? No. The king sits calmly on his throne, knowing who he is. You are the king of your own mind. Disrespectful people are just court jesters. Don't leave your throne to chase them. Don't argue with them. Don't let them disturb your peace. The next time someone disrespects you, remember, you are the king. They are the jester. And kings don't dance for jesters. Are you ready to sit on your throne and stop chasing jesters? Comment king. So there you have it. 7 Stoic rules to handle disrespect like a king. 1. No one can disrespect you without your permission. 2. The best revenge is to be unlike them. 3. They can't hurt you unless you let them. 4. The disrespect says more about them than you. 5. Silence is the strongest response. 6. Remember your worth. 7. Be the king, not the court jester. Look, people will always talk. People will always judge. People will always have opinions. But you have a choice. Do you let their noise disturb your peace, or do you sit calmly on your throne? Now I want to hear from you. Which of these 7 rules hit you the hardest? Drop a number in the comments. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or 7. And if you're ready to become truly unbreakable, hit that subscribe button right now. Join the Stoic legacy. We're building a community of kings and queens who refuse to be disturbed by fools. Subscribe, like, share, and I'll see you in the next video. Stay strong, stay stoic.